I'm here today to review Heimdall's. It's their mini-size headlamp flashlight. It runs on one AA battery, and they actually included, and it's a name brand, they included a Duracell battery with this flashlight, the headlamp. And then, of course, it comes with the, I love the storage case with the little carabiner clip, so you can literally just clip it to your, which now I'm caught on there, clip it to your pack and go. I really like that, or your belt loop. It has an IPX6 waterproof rating, and what that means is no, it's not submersible. You're not going to use it that way. But if you're wearing it, you get caught out in the rain, you can still use it. It'll still work, so that's fine. On high, it's 115 lumens, and it has 6 modes. So we'll go through that. So it's just a nice zipper case. It's a nice hard case. I mean, you can bang this around. If you're one of those people that everything bangs around your work truck, if you have it in here, this will take it. So it's a great case. It has, you get a little instruction pamphlet. It has, you know, if you want to put an extra battery or two in here. The battery hours, it depends. Depends on how you're using it, what level you have it on. If you have it on, just run it on low, it should last you, they said about up to 80 hours, but I can always play with my lights, so I'm not getting that. So this is it. It has the green head strap. It's really small, very lightweight. This is my son's preference. He's very picky about his headlamps. I had him go over this. He played with it, used it. He's a commercial electrician, and they live and breathe. If you're a commercial electrician, you know, or electrician, you and flashlights, headlamps, they're your best friends, because sometimes he's up in the ceiling for hours working, and he needs his hands to work, so they'll bring, like, sometimes if you have the metal up there, they can use the magnetic flashlights, but mostly they always use headlamps. And he likes them small. He can't stand the big ones. So he's very happy with this one. It's adjustable. It's very soft. I don't know if you can see the fibers on that. It's a very soft headband. It's not going to really irritate your scalp and your hair. It's not going to pull on it. It's a typical type where you can adjust it downwards like this. Very simple to do. It stays really well in position. It's not going to drop or move on you. You need to pull it. So it's really good that way. The battery is just right here. You just have to pop it and open it up. Of course, doing it on camera, things never work as smoothly as you want. And then put your battery in there, and it stays in real well too. So, and then snap that shut. This is the push button for all the modes. So I'll run through it real quick, and then I'll have my son I'll turn the light out so we can do it. It says it's not finicky. It's kind of interesting. So let me go through. It has 6 modes. It has high, medium, low, and then it has the SOS, if you can see it go, and then it'll go off. Hold and press during any of the modes to turn to red, and then the red flashing. And then hold that, turn that off. See, it goes right back to the white light. Or if you were on, let me turn it on the red. If you're on the red, you can do the quick off. Oh, it didn't go off, did it? You have to go through it. There you go. And then you go through the 2 modes and go off. But then it just has no memory. It always goes back to white. Doesn't matter where you are. And then if you're, have to kind of go through to get it off. So we can have it on, hold it. See, it's still going to go through. So you have to go through the modes and turn it off, because if you hold it, it goes to red. And then to hold it again, to go back to white. So if I try and turn it off here, it's kind of finicky. It has to go through the modes. So you just have to learn to, play with it. And then, yeah, just trying to play with it. There we go. Okay, Austin, you want to turn off the lights? And he'll go do it. I'll show you how bright it is. It's pretty good. The 115 lumens, I would say, is, I don't have a way of measuring it, but it's pretty bright. So I'm going to say it's probably right on. Like some of them, you get these exorbitant numbers, and you have no way of testing it. If you wonder if that's how their country tests it. But the light is not a tight focus beam. I don't know if my son said he looks for that. He said he likes this one. He'd use it for work, but he said some people are really picky about their focus. And there's the SOS and the off. So the bright, like I said, I don't know if you can see that. It's pretty bright. See behind me? It's pretty bright at 415 lumens. And then the medium and the low, and we'll go to red, the red flashing, and I'll hold it to go back onto bright. So the bright's pretty bright, if you can see that. Okay, you can turn it off. My son's a good helper. So that's Heimdall's. It's not a bad price. Like I said, if you're picky about, you have to go through the modes to get it off. If you're picky about your size of your flashlight, you know, headband, this is a really good one. It's bright, it works. It just, like I said, you have to go through all the modes, hold and press for the red. You know, it seemed to be working a little better. Like one time I used it, I haven't had it repeat. It was more when I first put the battery in. If you didn't move through the modes, it would automatically always like kind of go off. You'd have to start over. So, but it seems that's why I've been testing, because it seems to, it hasn't done it again for me. So if I can actually wait and then go slowly, you know, we'll actually still just move through nicely, which is good. And then off. So that is it. It's tiny. So if you look on my, you know, conjunction in my head size, you know, it's real small. It's really small. There we go. It's not on my nose. So that's pretty good. I like it. This will definitely be one we store. We always keep them. We figure everyone should have at least one headlamp per person in your family for emergencies, because the power never goes off when it's light out, I swear. Emergencies never happen during the daytime. And then if you have one of these in emergency, your hands are free. And you need your hands free in an emergency. So, you know, it's important to do. So we always make sure we have actually like 2 pretty much in the house per person, but you need to have at least 1 per person and an extra 1 for company if you have company over. And that's our belief in being prepared. One of the simplest way to be prepared would be light. And then we also carry it in our vehicle. So, you know, it's pretty good. I like it. It's, you know, I've dropped it, thrown it to test it, you know, played with it. It's pretty handy. I like having the 2 different red versions. That's why it's another good one to keep in your car for emergencies, kind of get attention. Not too bad. That's Heimdall's, their mini size headlamp. Thanks.